Yes, children. So in case of rabies, what happens here? Just one second, I'll just try to share the slide. Yes. So you all can see the screen now. So in rabies, what happens? The rabies is caused by rabies virus. So this virus is present inside the infected animals. The animals like dogs, bats, wild cats, or the cats or the domestic animals also when they are infected, when they are uh, loosely moving outside on the roads like stray or wild animals, when they are moving outside they have a chance of transmitting the disease. So when these animals they carry this, when they are infected with this rabies virus, what they do, they come and bite the healthy person, the humans. We all usually see the dog comes and bites, the dog bites. So the person who is bitten by these animals, what in case of an animal bite, what we have to do, we have to thoroughly first wash the wound with soap water. With soap we have to wash, and then we have to tie it with a cloth tightly, and then we have to rush the patient to the doctor, immediately to the doctor. So the doctor, what he does, he gives an injection. He gives a injection in the place, in the area where the animal has been bitten, to prevent the infection from the virus, isn't it? He'll give safety measures. He'll give an injection where the animal has bitten so that we may not be infected. And so here, is it clear, children, how rabies is caused? What happens if to a dog bite? When a dog bites us, what will happen and what preventive measures we have to do? Now we'll see a few more bites which are caused due to insects, children. Now we'll see common bites which will happen by the insects. Insects will also bite us. Insects like bees and wasps. Have you all seen honeybees? You all know honeybees will also bite, isn't it? You all know. You all have seen honeybees, children? Raise your hands. How many of you have seen honeybees? Okay, Pradham has seen. And who else? Keep your camera so that I can see you. You all have seen honeybees? Okay. Okay, good. So you all know how the honeybees look like. Okay, children, put your hands down. Just one second. Put your hands down. Okay, now we'll see how a bee sting look like. So here you can see a honeybee, you can see a bee. So it's sting. You can see the sting in the picture. So these bee stings are venomous. They have poison inside it and they can cause burning sensation. They can cause burning sensation. The sting of the bee contain an acid. The sting of the bee contain acid. Acid is there inside its sting. So when it bites, when it injects its sting, the sting will be sticked inside. It will remove its sting. The sting will be inside the skin of the human. Yes, Kirtana? Yes, Kirtana, any doubt? You raise a hand.
I can't see any.
You can't see anything?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Vaishali? What happened, Vaishali?
Ma'am.
Why you all have raised your hand? Yes, Pradham? You can unmute yourself.
Ma'am.
Yes, what is your problem?
Ah.
You also cannot see the screen? Yes, Sahendra
Ma'am,
Verma. Yes, Shishira, what is your problem? Tell me. Yes, tell me fast.
ma'am, one time honeybee bited me also, ma'am. I rushed to the doctor.
Okay. You have rushed to a doctor. Then what doctor did?
Injection, ma'am.
He gave an injection. Okay. It will be very painful, isn't it? It will be very painful, isn't it, Shishira? It
Yes,
pain.
ma'am.
Felt the pain? Yes. You can unmute yourself, Sahendra. What is your doubt? You can unmute yourself. Yes, Sahendra. Who is this?
Nothing, ma'am.
Then lower your hand. Okay, children. So you can see a bee. So bee stings are very dangerous. If it bites, it will be very painful because the sting of the bee contain an acid. So we have to remove the sting because the sting will penetrate into the skin. It will get inside the skin. It is very painful. So what you have to do when a when you are bitten by a bee, you have to first try to uh, pluck it. You have to remove. You try to remove the uh, bee sting with the help of fingers. With the help of fingers, you'll remove. No, you must not remove it with the help of fingers. You have to pluck it out by using tweezers. So now you have to apply some toothpaste or the baking soda in that area to neutralize the acid. And then you have to rush to a doctor. Then you have to rush to a doctor. The doctor will help you out by giving some medications. Okay, so now this is the bee sting, and now we'll see what happens. This is a wasp. If you all can see a wasp, so a wasp stings also. The wasp also just sits and it tries to leave its sting behind inside the skin, but they inject venom. They inject venom. What happens if a wasp leave its sting inside the skin? What happens? There will be swelling, and even wheezing will be, dizziness will be there. They loses consciousness, and even in some cases diarrhea. So we have to just try to remove the sting, and we have to apply. If if happens, before going to a doctor, just wash the affected area and then apply some lemon juice or vinegar. It neutralizes or soothes. Then you have to rush to a doctor. Yes, any doubts, children? Ashank, any doubt? Yes, Ashank, you can unmute yourself. Ashank,
Ma'am, your voice
Shamruth.
is very low, ma'am.
Yes, any doubts?
Ma'am,
Have raised your hands, children.
ma'am, you told that, ma'am, you told that injection is very painful, ma'am. It is not painful for me.
Yes, yes. Yes, Ashank, can you speak aloud? Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, ma'am, you told injection is painful, no, ma'am.
What
Ma'am,
what injection?
you told injection is
No, ma, the sting, when it injects its sting, it will be painful. Swelling will be there. When it bites, when the bee or the wasp, when they bite, children just
just
wait
now
for,
Shishira.
yes, children, I'll come back to you. Just wait for 1 second. There is a little bit technical issues. Just wait for 1 second.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, ma'am.
Here, if
Yes, ma'am.
okay, okay. If you see here,
There
there is a sharp.
ఇట్లా చూడు మమ్మీ
Yes, if you see here, there is a sharp sting at the back. If you can see here, there is a sharp sting at the back of the bee and the wasp also. So it is biting here on the person's hand. You can see on the screen, it is biting the person's skin. So what happens? They inject. In the case of bee, it injects. If it injects, there is a acid present in the sting of the bee. There is acid. So if you want, there it will be very painful. If the bee just uh, injects its sting inside the person's skin, then it will be painful. Then what you have to do, you have to plug that with the help of a tweezers, and then you have to apply with the help of a tweezer. If you just remove it, pluck it out, and then you have to apply a little bit of toothpaste or baking soda in the affected area, because to neutralize the acid, and then you have to rush to a doctor. And what you have to do, then the doctor will give you the medicine, or the he'll give some injection to subside the pain, and even to get rid of that the venom which is injected due to the bite of the sting. Okay, children. Now coming to what you all can see on your screen, it is a snake. We all know that snakes are very dangerous. If they bite, then we must not go near to a snake. Where they usually stay, where you can find the snakes, can you tell me? Just wait 1 second. Who is this? Who is chatting? Yes, you can raise your hands. Yes, who all know? Yes, tell me where these snakes, where you can find these snakes.
Forest.
And
Ma'am.
yes, last year. Yes,
Ma'am, near to a house, one snake came, ma'am. Two snakes.
okay,
Near to
yes,
our house also, ma'am.
yes,
It will be
Shishita.
and it is green.
Ma'am, in forest and in China, ma'am.
Okay, so we can find these snakes near forest and even in the farms also. Even in the farms also you can see, because they come in the farms to eat the
Yes,
rats.
ma'am.
Usually rats.
Ma'am,
Yes,
when we are doing farming also, it will come, ma'am.
yes. During farming also it will come. Okay, and now we'll just see what happens if a snake bites. They are most dangerous animals when, because they are very fatal. They are very dangerous because they have venom inside them. They have venom inside them. So what we have to do if a snake is bitten, when a person is bitten by a snake, you have to just tie tightly. You have to tie a cloth to the place where the snake has bitten, and then you have to rush to a doctor, because if you just tie a cloth in that particular area, the venom will stop. Then you have to rush to a doctor. Then doctor will provide you with a proper first aid. He'll give you proper medications. Okay, children, now just tell me What happens? Just raise your hands. What happens if a snake bite? When a person is bitten by a snake, what will happen? Yes, Lasya.
When the snake bites, the venom will go inside. Then we should tie thread or anything
Tie a
tightly.
cloth.
Then
Tie a cloth.
tie a
Tightly.
cloth
Yes.
tightly. That venom will not go inside. Ma'am, what is meaning of venom, ma'am?
It's a poison which is there.
Poison.
Yes. Yes, Sai Vishrut.
Ma'am, when a snake bite, the poison will get in, and when the snake bite, we should keep a cloth tightly where snake bites, and we should rush to a doctor.
Okay, good. Yes, Shishira.
Ma'am, ma'am, when snake bites, we should tie a cloth and the poison will not go in. And we should go to doctor. Doctor will give proper medicines.
Good. Okay. So, it why the snakes are very dangerous?
Ma'am,
What is
if
there
snake
inside
bites,
the snake?
poison will go in.
Snakes have venom inside them. Snakes have venom. It is very dangerous. It is snakes are very poisonous. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, children. So we have to rush to a doctor.
Doctor.
Snake bite for a snake bite. Okay. Okay, children. So now coming to fractures. What is a fracture?
Ma'am, fracture is if any hurt will come, if the skeleton will broke, that is called fracture, ma'am.
Okay. And you, Lasya?
If if the bone fracture means the bone will break means it will, we should tie the cloth where the fraction is done.
We
Then
must not tie a
we
cloth.
should not walk also.
We have to first rush to a doctor. Okay. We have to go to a doctor. Then the doctor will take out the X-ray and he'll see where the what happened to your bone, what actually happened to you. So after taking the X-ray, then the doctor will tie a bandage. Okay. So here, how a bone looks like when a fracture is there, there will be a swelling. Okay, if you can see here, there will be a swelling here in your in the muscles. There will be swelling. The fracture is a crack or a break in a bone. It is very important move, not to move the broken bone. A cloth sling or a splint should be tied around. The doctor will tie a splint or the a bandage around the neck to support the fractured bone in order to not to move your leg or your hand. If your hand is fractured, then a bandage will be there which will support the neck also. Okay. And if in the case of here, if you can see the hand, there is a sling which is being covered even to your hand to support your hand so that you may not move your hand. Okay, and the person must be rushed to a doctor, to a hospital as soon as possible. So you can see these pictures. Is this clear, children? If you have any doubts, you can ask me. Yes, you can raise your hands.